is lit. Just take a look at the drip. You boys don't get fired in this.
Hello, Gordon Gang. So in this video, we're going to do something different that this channel typically does not show. We're typically a family channel, so if you're new, welcome. If you're an old prescriber, just check this video out. It's something different that you could do yourself. In this video, we are going to be making a Dollar Tree wreath for different holidays. So if you're a crafty person, even if you're not a crafty person, check out this video. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to the gang because we do a lot of other stuff. You don't want to miss that. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to make a Dollar Tree wreath, a dollar store wreath. I made this one a couple days ago and I actually recorded a video for it, but I was looking like somebody's teacher during Black History Month because I'm homeschooling and I had my muumuu on and I was just looking crazy. So I'm actually going to redo this same wreath and I'm going to take you guys with me. So in order to get a wreath like that, you will need a couple of these from the Dollar Tree. I use 4 to create my wreaths. So I have 2 of each color. I have some ribbon to add on. I'm going to put like some flowers into this wreath as well. And I'm going to use this from the Dollar Tree. I also picked up one of these, which will go in the middle. So the wreath is somewhat going to look like the Halloween wreath as far as this in the middle and something hanging down. I'm gonna do that. This also has some bats, some little spiders. This is actually really cute. So I'm gonna take you guys and show you guys step by step how to make a dollar store wreath for under maybe like $10, $12.
No.
Sorry y'all, I know y'all can hear my kiddos. If you can look, our home room setup is in the living room. That way if I'm in here I can watch as well, and I'm sitting in the living room, so you may hear the kiddos in and out of this video. So how I start is I take one of these row of tools and I eyeball it and cut about I don't know, 3 inches, so here, and I just cut enough to give me this, to be able to roll it up and kind of get like a circle form. So I'm gonna cut this whole row into shapes like this and I'll be back.
So actually I did this the other day and I actually counted. So out of a row, I got about 29 to 30 pieces out of each row, which worked well. I did the same exact thing that I'm doing now in the Halloween wreath. So just get you guys 4 rows of the mesh and cut it into about 29, 30 equal pieces, enough, like I said, to give you, so it rolls into itself. And then I'll tell you the next step. So once I get done cutting each of the 4 rows into equal parts, I will be back and show you the next product.
Away, added piece, you will also need some pipe cleaner. So like the little pipe, let me show you. So you would need some pipe cleaner. I would not be using the purple pipe cleaner for the Thanksgiving, but I use this for the Halloween one. So you will need some of this to be able to tie your mesh onto your wreath metal wreath thingy. I'm not sure what it's called, but you will need pipe cleaner in order to be able to tie this onto here. So make sure you pick that up. Those will need to be cut into 2 halves. You can do 2 halves, that way you have enough room to be able to tie the mesh on. I'm actually going to start cutting them into 3/4. That way later on I won't have to go and cut off the excess pipe cleaner off of the wreath, because then you can see it a little bit. So to avoid having to do that in a later step, I'm just gonna cut the pipe cleaner into 3 equal parts. All my already pre-cut pieces of 1 row. I have about 29 of these. So I'm gonna cut the rest of these and I'll be back.
Of course, like I said, if you are new to the channel, you may won't know this, But if you're old to the channel, you know everything is done in a family way. So I have my little assistant. Assistant, say hi. Hi. Of course, because you can't do anything alone, not in the Gordon way. Everything is done in a gang way. So I'm actually finishing up the last bit of this green row. And then I'll show you guys how many 2 rows make. So it makes this much, which is a lot. There's actually some more off to the side. But I cut up 2 rows and I got all of this so far. And I'm getting ready to cut the next 2 rows and I'll be back. I'm on my last row of mesh. I have 3 rows already cut and I'm working on the 4th one. So like I said, it's just quick and easy. I'm not measuring any of the pieces. I'm just cutting enough to make that small piece that I cut roll up into itself. And that's about it. Snip and go. Really easy. Fun project. It probably takes me about 25 to 30 minutes to cut each piece out of 4 rows. But it's fast and it's easy. So this is how it goes. Just snip, snip, snip. I have cut all 4 tool mesh rows into equal parts. And so this is how it looks. And we are getting ready to cut the pipe cleaner. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that.
So, for video purpose, I'm going to use this purple that I use from the Halloween one. Because I thought I had some brown pipe cleaner, but I do not. So, I'm going to use the purple one. Just for this video purposes because I'm not going to wait till tomorrow to finish it up to get it. I want to get it done now. This is just being made for the video, just to show you guys. So yes, I am actually cutting this up, like I said before, into 3 different parts. So I'm taking a full pipe cleaner and cutting it into 3 equal parts to be able to tie the tool onto it. So after I get done cutting this up, I will show you guys. Okay, so basically I'm just snipping, Shanti, snipping again, and it's making 3 pieces out of 1. So I'm gonna cut this up and I'll be back.
So I'm going to pull down on you guys. Don't mind my suitcase. We are ready for another vacation. Stay tuned for that vlog. Don't mind my nails because I am not going to the nail shop whatsoever. And my press-on order is not here, so don't worry about that. So what I'm doing now, I don't know if you guys can see it, taking the pipe cleaner, and I only use one of the middle rows on this metal wreath. So I just lay all my pipe cleaner already down, sort of like that. That way it just makes a loop. I don't tie it, I just bend it over it, and then I will tie it and twist it once I put the mesh down. So I just go around and put a couple of these around the wreath. So that's how it looks. I still have a couple more, and I'll fill in as I go. So with this one, I think I'm going to do the individual colors maybe by itself. Maybe I won't. Okay, so I take 3 of these, and I'll tie it into the loop. So I'll place it in the middle. And then I'll tie the pipe cleaner down. Since this is another color, I'm going to make sure that I hide the purple pipe cleaners very well. So I'll take these. So I got 3. And I'll tie it into the pipe cleaner. Sorry, because I know y'all can hear my kids, but I'm in the living room and this is their house. I just live here and take videos. Alright, so that starts looking like that. I'll take another one. Same thing. Tie it into the pipe cleaner. I just twist it around. A couple twists. Couple twists around to make sure that it's secure on the wreath. And that's it. So it looks like this so far. I don't know if you guys can see it. It looks better once you fill it in. This will look just like the Halloween one that I made. I'm doing the same technique, same thing. Tying it and twist it, and that's it. So I will come back. I'll do a couple more of these, and then I'll come back to let you guys see as I fill it up. So this is what it looks like slowly coming together. So I still have some more of the wreath to go. So I'm actually still doing that, still tying, still twisting. Take you with one more. So tie, twist, and move over. And that's it. Okay, so I'm still tying and placing the tool on the wreath. It is time consuming. This is probably the most time spent is tying the tool onto the wreath. This is currently how it's going. I haven't fluffed it out. I haven't fixed anything yet. I'm actually just tying it on there, and then I'll go back through and fluff all the pieces out. I only have a couple more pieces left, maybe about 12 pieces to tie on, and then I'll come back and let you see the final project before I start putting the flowers and the ribbon and all that stuff on. So just stay tuned. Okay, so I'm finishing up. I actually only have a couple more pieces that need to be tied down into this. So I'm gonna just let you guys watch me tie. Ooh. And my last two pieces, I'm gonna try to fit this in here some way, shape, or form. So y'all make sure to comment on this video. Let me know if you got a different method to how you put this on here, or if you have any tips, if you want to see me do something else. So this is how the wreath looks once it is done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually getting ready to cut some of this Thanksgiving ribbon. It's actually really cute. I'm not sure how I'm going to cut it. So I'm thinking maybe to cut it into like a strip like this. And maybe put like that piece in. Hey, Ethan, you're being too loud. And then maybe I'll tie this into there some way. So what I'm doing is I'm actually just tying this on the next middle bar. There's two middle bars in here. I'm just gonna tie one of them ribbons into the middle part. I got this bouquet of flowers also from the Dollar Tree. So I'm actually just gonna cut this off and stick some of these in there. I'm just going to stick them. You can use hot glue to secure it. I'm not going to pull my hot glue out right now. So yeah. So just taking these and kind of placing them into the wreath some way. Give it that Thanksgiving look. I ain't got any bird, I guess. I don't know what to do. Got some wire in it. You almost need some wire cutter to cut these flowers off because it's actually really hard. Goodness. Alright guys. So, my gosh. Okay, so I have all the flowers cut off. I'm actually getting ready to stick this little sign in the middle somehow. It comes with some rope on there, so what I think I'm going to do is figure out what's my top, what's my bottom. And I'm going to tie this pumpkin into this wreath some way. This is where you get creative. What works for me may not work for you, and you may have an easier way to be able to do it. I wish I had one more pipe cleaner. Oh, I do! Yes! So I got one more pipe cleaner, so what I'm going to do is just take the pipe cleaner around the rope that comes on this little Thanksgiving thing and tie it up in the back to hold it in place. Perfect. So that will just hang in the magic wreath. I wonder if I should take it apart. Maybe I should. I'm actually going to take part of this apart. So this came in like quarters. I just cut the bottom half off. That way I can be able to push this down. Let me see. I have to hot glue that. I think that I would hot glue that up to the top. So with this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hot glue that to the bottom. So I am pulling out my hot glue. So let me get my hot glue gun and I'll be back.
Okay, I'm back, and I lied. I'm not gonna use my hot glue gun. I'm gonna use my E6000 just to tack it in. So what I'm doing now is I'm actually gonna take some E6000 and put it on the back of the wreath to be able to hold the pumpkin stem in place. So that's what I'm doing now, which I don't know. It's acting like it don't want to stick for me. Okay, so I ran into some and I'm trying to figure out how to fix it. So what I did was I ended up taping these 3 bottom pieces together to be able to stick it to the bottom of the wreath, because all of that could not fit in the center of the wreath. I should have knew that. It's actually kind of too big. So I'm actually trying to figure out a way to place it at the bottom of the wreath. So once I do that, I will come back and explain to you guys just what I did. Okay, guys, so I think I figured out the bottom part. So I have the bottom part being able to just hang and dingle from the bottom. What I did was I ended up taking some black masking tape to take that up there. You can't really see it. I won't show you the back because it looks horrible. So this is the start of it. I'm still figuring out how to place this in the middle, and I'll come back and let you guys see the finished project. I'm done. So this one was a little bit different. I used some different middle pieces and all that good crap. So it took me a little bit of time. This one actually probably took me about an hour and 30 minutes. My Halloween one only took me about 45 minutes. This one took some time. So this is how it looks. And I put some flowers. It says Happy Thanksgiving. So this is how this Dollar Tree wreath looks. If you have any questions, comment your questions. I'll be sure to answer your questions back if I can. If you have any tips, if you got some easier ways, make sure to put that in the comment box as well. Make sure that you like this video, share this video, and subscribe to this channel. This is something new. Like I stated before, I typically do not do DIY projects on the channel. But we're in quarantine and I'm bored. So I decided to start making some holiday stuff. So I decided to share that with you guys. So here's this wreath again. And here is my Halloween wreath. So here are both of my dollar store wreaths. Pretty cool, right? They are. So, like I said, again, hit that like button, share it with your friends. If you're in a crafting group, I will share this in the crafting group. But if you're not in the crafting group and you haven't seen this video in the crafting group yet, make sure you share it, because it's this time of the year again. And I'm out. Peace.